Long nothing Yankees as we start the second. And the pitch to Hunter Dozier is a little before. But this has been a bounce back season for him. Waves through that pitch.
Ballparks that you look forward to going to, not just because the Royals were kind of having down years and hit 280, so they expect him to get back to that point. And it's but numbers wise, say it's really not a great hitter's ballpark. What do you think?
Yeah,
it was a pretty ballpark. It was just a fun place to play.
Yeah, I guess I bring that.
I'd had trouble with those cards, Michael, because you remember Bernie
Have a big ballpark, but I think he's going to do some damage at Yankee Stadium.
Well, that's a walk to Dozier. As Benintendi does some
stand just in one area. So if that card told me to move, I would have had a little.
So first and second, nobody out for KC.
A long first inning. All of a sudden they have something going here in the second. Then Mike Matheny, he's been around baseball a long 6 years with the Cardinals, won World Series, which they lost, but he's been a success trying to get this team back to the playoffs.
Always note when other teams come out in their dugout world as well. Great appreciation for the game and baseball history, and he just took in all the.
It's not an easy job managing the Kansas City Royals, a team that's struggling, and you have some these days.
Taylor fouls it. Way outside. That they've scored 10 or more runs in a game. No one in baseball, Milwaukee and the Mets, have 10 double-digit games. So the Yankees have done damage in the Bronx. That's the best home record in the game. Fly ball, right field. Carpenter, one away. Really hasn't played the outfield. The one thing that tells you not an outfielder, he doesn't have a good arm. Yeah. One down, that'll bring up Ted Dozier for the second out. Nice play by Cortez.
Boy, I tell you what, for Nestor.
I totally agree, and whenever you see a pitcher go baseball, you think bad thoughts. They could airmail this anywhere, and Paul, I think
and cutting him off before he could get by him and going back and then
see ya. Picked up his first 3 big league hits.
This is a young player where you scoreboard and you're hitting 333 just by throwing three hits out there.
2-1. That one clips the outside corner. 2-2 on goal.
And where a hitter's looking for the baseball. We know the scouting report. Fastballs in, cutters in.
Swinging and a foul ball. Fouled it twice.
Flash, most guys with that closed of a stance are away from the plate, and then they from a closed stance.
Strike 3. Garcia down left. Let's pause for some popcorn. We'll be back when we're done. 2-0 Yankees. Kind of for left up.
Yeah, without shoulder problems.
Grounded and backhanded by Lopez. The long throw.
That looks so easy on TV and from a distance, but boy, that started out low and then kind of gradually brought it up to get the hop. But that ball.
2-0 on Trevino.
He goes into the dugout. Sal Perez, I'm sure the catcher is having conversations. Cal El getting behind in the count 2-0 to Trevino. Now 3-0. Not what you want to be doing.
Figure out, if I can get through 3 or 4 innings, only give up a couple runs, that's a decent start.
There's a base hit to right field for Trevino. Let's take a look at Heasley's arsenal. Ron Snow on LeMahieu. Started off the bottom of the first inning with a home run. 1-0. His nicknames, so he has 64 runs scored. That's third. in the American League, and since 2014 he had 2-1.
Well, the Royals have fight it off the other way for a base hit, stay back on a breaking ball, drive it the other.
Fly ball, right field.
Flash, I don't know if it's swing yet from the Yankees, which to me means that he's a
swing and a miss. A lot of people, we were talking last night. Can you remember? Right, was Alex in 07 when he won the MVP? That was an unbelievable year. 1-2.
2 years and then back on it again this year. But Alex Rodriguez, day in and day out, other players weren't putting up.
Look at the numbers Judge is putting up. Look at 1-2. 2-2. This one today and gets to 200. He will get to that number faster than anyone in big league history except for. And he's also sitting on 199 career home runs. So the next one did in 638 games. Well, here are the full numbers, the fastest. So Judge is at 671 right now. He's got time because the net. High drive, right field. Melendez back on the home run for Aaron Judge. Number 42, RBI's 9th.
Again, and you're wondering with all these opposing, and he just can't do it.
We're starting to expect this. This is just a line drive that hit by a guy. 200 home runs, another one on the board. Look at this swing, last night's home runs, everything. They look like carbon copies. And that.
Oh, you're right. It's just a two-strike hitting approach, right? Just shorten up, let me put it away, and he drills it on a line drive for a 2-run shot. Big play by the fan out in right field.
Every single time.
Ground ball by Benintendi, fielded by continues. And welcome to Yankees Baseball, along with John Flaherty. I'm Michael Kay. Paul O'Neill will join us. But let's play word association with John. I say Aaron Judge, and you say of special 41 home runs, tied for the most through July in Yankee history, tied with Babe. Now today, what's in store? Well, the starter for the Yankees is Nestor Cortez. For a while, they're like...
Starts ago, he pitched against the Boston Red Sox. It did not go very well, and then the question started to...
That John's speaking about, combined 13 innings, 10 hits, allowed just 1 run, walked just by your local Honda dealers. By FanDuel Sportsbook, make every moment more. Old-timers had a great time coming out on the field.